Hi, my beautiful Bodega sisters. Happy Saturday. Today's episode is going to be a little different. Definitely a little different. So, 2 days ago, we lost a family member. We lost someone extremely special. Very, very special to all of us. We lost my mom's first cousin. He passed away, unfortunately. Calling him my mom's first cousin doesn't really describe who he was to us. He was like our uncle. My mom comes from three sisters, my mom being the eldest. Therefore, he was like our uncle. He filled that space for us in so many ways. He was incredibly loving. He was full of life, so charismatic, very handsome, and such a successful entrepreneur. He was one of those people that no matter where he was, when he walked into a room, you felt his presence. You felt his warmth. You felt his love. And most importantly, he made you feel good. He was just the sweetest and funny too. It's been a rough 2 days. I've been thinking a lot about it these past 2 days. We always hear that people may forget so many things about us, but they remember how we made them feel. We always remember how someone makes us feel and made us feel. And I understand that even more today. A lot of reflection always comes with pain and death. Because now when I think of him, I think about how I felt whenever I saw him. I felt so loved. I felt so welcomed by him. I felt like he was genuinely so happy to see me when I would arrive, when we would see each other, when we would be in family gatherings. It was such a welcoming, loving feeling to be around our uncle. He was that uncle who, no matter how old you became, somehow still saw that little girl he loved so much. And he had this sweet little nickname for me. He would call me Majeja. Majeja! And he would be so excited to say it. Every time he saw me, he would say it in the sweetest little voice, Majeja! And also like excited. I will always cherish that. Always. I actually just saw him in May. Just last saw him in May when I was in the Dominican Republic visiting my parents. One of his daughters, my cousin, who's a dentist, had opened this beautiful new spa that he helped build. And I went to visit and support her. And he was there, so excited, showing me everything, showing me the space, the craftsmanship, the design, telling me how they built it and created it together. He was just so proud and excited. I felt, and I was so happy. I was just so happy. And I genuinely loved it. They did such a beautiful job aesthetically and space-wise. It was just such a beautiful moment. And I'm so grateful that I have that beautiful memory of all of them, and especially of him. When my sister called me 2 days ago with the news, I remember I was just getting out of an Uber. I was about to walk into a meeting, and I found it strange my sister called me because it was in the middle of the day. Usually we're both so busy, and it's not a usual phone call at that time. And I just felt she was about to share not good news when I heard her tone. And when she gave me the news, it was devastating. It was like a movie, like a dream. It was so sudden and so shocking. It was so unexpected. I felt it emotionally and physically. I mean, the shock, the anxiety, the sadness. It's incredible how it takes over you immediately in different ways, like how we manifest the pain and the anxiety in different ways. I realized that I carried a lot on my back and my rib area. I had to go get a massage yesterday because I felt like I couldn't even breathe. So I've spent the past 2 days allowing myself to feel whatever it's needed to feel. And today I feel a little better. My heart is still very heavy. But somewhere in the middle of all this sadness, I've also noticed something beautiful. Something that's been giving me comfort. We're all reaching for one another. I've spoken to cousins I hadn't spoken in a while, in years. Family members started calling each other. Who's spoken to this person? Llamate a este. Does this person know? Have you called so-and-so? And suddenly you're going down the entire family tree. And it made me wonder, why does loss create such an immediate desire for connection? There's something about hearing the voice of someone who shares your history, someone who knew that person, someone who understands the loss without you having to explain it. Crying together, there's so much comfort in crying together. It's like almost everyone I called yesterday, my aunts, my cousin, it's like you don't even have to say anything. You just start crying together. There's comfort in that. There's community in that. And I think there's also something beautiful about seeing the way people respond when someone leaves this earth. It's like, because in some way you're like witnessing the imprint that person left behind. And with him, it's love. It's love. Everybody remembers his warmth, his personality, his presence, su cariño, the way he made people feel, the way he made all of us feel. And I think there's something so beautiful to learn from that. To make people feel loved and welcomed. To let people you care about know that you're genuinely happy to see them when you see them. Because those little interactions that might seem ordinary to us, man, they can become some of the things people cherish most about us. The things that we remember the most of those moments of that person. And today this thought came to me. It's almost like when one branch falls from the family tree, the entire tree shakes. And suddenly all the other branches start reaching for one another. That's what I've been witnessing. One branch fell. One beautiful branch fell. And our entire family tree felt it. And it's still feeling it. Maybe that's one of the strange dualities of grief. There's tremendous sadness in losing someone, and yet somehow within that sadness, we are reminded of our connection to one another. we are reminded that we're part of something bigger, a family, our history, our community, our tree. And I don't really have a big lesson today. I'm still processing this myself. I'm still going through it. It comes and goes. You know, it's just part of losing someone. I just wanted to share something beautiful that I've noticed in the middle of something incredibly painful, and dedicate today's episode to our wonderful Rafael that we loved and love so much. Someone who leaves behind so many beautiful, loving memories. And a little nickname I'll always share, I'll always cherish and carry in my heart. Majeja. Majeja! Our Rafael, gracias por siempre hacernos sentir tan queridos. Gracias por tu cariño, por tu alegría, por tu forma tan especial de hacernos sentir bien cuando estábamos contigo, cuando estábamos alrededor de ti. O sea, tenerte en nuestra presencia fue siempre tan lindo, tan hermoso, tan especial. Gracias por siempre recibirme con tanto amor y por siempre llamarme Majeja. Te amamos, te vamos a extrañar muchísimo. Que en paz descanses, siempre, siempre y siempre. We love you. Te amamos. With so much love and cariño. AKA Majeja, Bodega Sisters.